Let's hope for smooth day.
Hopefully we'll have a little bit better time than we did yesterday. So if you joined us yesterday, we had a new album kit from Katie, and I'm going to have Teresa bring it over here in a minute, if the album. Yesterday, oh no, thanks Teresa. I'm like, yeah, okay, all right, it's attached. All right, well, today Maggie's here, so we want to say that to everybody. We're really excited. Maggie had this great idea of taking a tag, and she's made really fun gift card holders. And I know a lot of us give a lot of gift cards to teachers, friends for birthdays, graduation, and Maggie's got a great idea, and it's very simple.
Very simple.
And that's what I love, and you can probably make it with things you have at home. And she's going to tell us all about it. And before we do that, we're going to show some new product that came in yesterday. This is the album yesterday that Katie showed us. It is a kit, and we have them left. It is from the
Full Bloom.
Thank you, Maggie. I lost my word. I knew bloom, and I was going to say fall bloom, because I just looked at, believe it or not, I just looked at a new fall collection that we will be ordering. But anyhow, this is the album Katie showed us yesterday. It is a kit. It's $42.99. You get everything you need, the album, the paper, you get puffy stickers, and you get ephemera, and you get the directions, the color directions to make it. So if you'd like to do that, check it out. It's online. It's in the Full Bloom, Simple Stories Full Bloom.
I love the bees.
Category. I know. It's got bees, rainbows, sunshine, and flowers. Lots of things for the spring or the summer.
A lot of places for photos.
And I'll let you know, we had some technical problem yesterday. Our provider, our Wi-Fi or internet provider, was down. It wasn't just memory bound, it was an outage. I like it when they say outage. So we had a little trouble, and we're sorry. We hope you were able to muddle through it with us, and we appreciate those that did. And poor Katie, she survived. But it's not what usually happens here at Memory Bound. You know, usually we're very professional and
Kelly,
don't have any trouble.
I think there's like 5 colors of color vibe that go with
yes,
this.
yeah, you're right.
You can add. And we do have those available here
And there's lots of album colors. We've got people that have been ordering albums because I think they were inspired. So we got a big order of paper. Lots of individual sheets. Let's show this, or you want to record, or do you want to show?
How about if I record?
Okay. And this is a special request from somebody, but this is a paper for horseback riding, and it's got the, I don't know, is that the bridle? Or
bridle, maybe?
Saddle strap, and then it's got lots of words on the back. And then people love this paper. It's sand. So you could use this in a baseball layout, you know, like a sand, home plate or whatever. You could use it on the beach. Lots
Kelly,
of different things.
that bee paper was, is that available by the piece? That Katie?
Yes, the Full Bloom. We have all
12 by
those
12s.
individual papers.
Okay.
Yes, good question. And then we've got some cheerleading paper. And I love this one because it's going to be your black and gray. So you add your team colors to it and they're going to pop. And the same goes with this cheerleading paper. It's got lots of words on it. And then we've stocked up on some bowling.
Oh, wow.
Maggie, bowling is something I have been wanting to do for years. It became kind of a joke, but on a previous job, I always wanted to have our holiday party at a bowling alley. I thought it would be so much fun. So someday, Maggie, Memory Bound's party is going to be at a bowling alley.
I stink at it, but that's a really cool. Oh, I like that.
Isn't that neat?
That almost looks like a Tim Holtz design, doesn't it?
It does, and it's kind of a wood grain. And then we do have the actual bowling lanes.
Wow.
And then these would be my pins, but they would be all laying on the wood floor. So they would all be laying on the wood floor. Oh, and Maggie, I want to say something about bowling because this is interesting. And my parents lived with us for 4 months, and my dad would tell us stories, a lot of things I did not know about him. And one was, I think it might have been his first job, was setting pins at a bowling alley. So he and his friends were back there in the back, and they would set the pins back up.
My dad did that too.
Your dad did it too? So anyhow, and I think maybe they got tips from the bowlers and things like
Well,
that.
I heard that they would get tips if they'd knock a couple extras down.
That would help. That's what I would need. Now this is the 12th grade paper, but we have all the grades, and on the back it's got all of your different words with the 12th grade, and then on the front's got a nice border, and you could just add your photo, and maybe you could even write on this line up here with a marker or something.
You know, Kelly, some people at graduation time, they buy one of every one of those, put the school photo on it, and
Oh.
make it into an album for
Hey,
graduation.
Yeah,
Instant.
that's such an easy way to do it. I'm glad
Yes.
you mentioned that. It also makes a good decoration because you can string these up
Yes.
and have every grade. If you're looking for a wall filler, this is perfect.
And then it could be put in an album afterwards.
It sure could. And here's Eat, Sleep, Dance, and Repeat. And I don't know if Diana is watching, but I wanted to make sure Diana knew that these were in because her neighbor girl is a dancer and she was going to make some special things for her.
Oh, that's pretty.
And this is the neon dance. Dance makes me happy. And then we've got dance practice. And then the back has got the stars with the black. We really stocked up on dance because I felt like our dance area was lacking. And here's the rainbow letters that say dance. And then we have ballet. And we have love to dance. And you're going to find all of these if you go to shopping and go to themes and then go to dance, or I believe it's also in sports under dance. Now this is kind of wow because look at the back.
Oh, nice.
I didn't realize it was two-sided, so whatever looks better with your pictures or project, you could even print something or put something in the middle here. Could be a welcome sign. It could be for a retirement, a drama,
Yeah, drama would be.
award ceremony, lots of different things. Okay, then also back in stock is the Easter collection from Scrapbook Customs. And it's here's the plaid, but it's a really nice soft pastel collection. And we've actually sold a lot of those.
It's almost a little distressed, isn't it?
It is.
I like it.
It's very nice. Okay, and then graduation. Everybody, we're building up our graduation section, and this is a paper that's actually was done by Memory Bound. So this is our cut aparts, our 3x3, and Maggie's using these today. I'm so excited. We're
And
looking.
Kelly told me the other day that it was hard to find 3x3s.
I know. And here we had one coming
And
out
she
ourselves.
designed one.
So this is another graduation. This is really nice if you want to do some journaling. You can cut that all apart. I think this makes a nice background for a card or whatever you like. And we've got Senior 2022, and then hats and stars on the back. This would be nice just to add your photo, or it could be a sign-in sheet, which
Oh.
brings us to our next paper.
I like how that I was trying to figure it out. The I is 2022 with the hat. I like that.
Now this is a classic, Maggie. We've had this every year for quite a few years. This people use a lot for sign-in sheets at their party where people can write messages, hey, loved having you in math class, or you know, have a good life, whatever it might be. It also is really nice just for a title page if you want to put your students' senior picture or maybe the picture with their hat and their ceremony, and it's all kind of done for you with as far as the title goes.
And there again, Kelly, after you have everybody sign in, what do you do with a guest book where this can be put in the back
put
of their
right
album?
right in their album. That's what I did for my kids. And then we've got graduation party. And I think there's going to be a lot more graduation parties this year, Maggie.
Yes.
I just feel like the world is kind of coming back. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I feel like things are getting a little bit better, well, a lot better. And I'm happy for all those seniors in school that are not going to miss out on a lot of things the last couple years classes
I
have.
like the black and white because, like you said, you could add your school colors.
And a lot of these make really good card backgrounds. If you're making graduation cards, these are perfect for that. And this is a little bit more colorful one on one side, and then we've got the grad hats on the back. So these are all going to be under themes and graduation, and we're really building up our graduation category. So check it out, even if you have somebody next year that's graduating. Okay, the big reveal today is Farmhouse Summer is here from Cartabella. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. If you liked Gather at Home, and that's the collection I used for that album on Saturday's class, This is very, very similar, and we're going to go look at all of it. So this is the collection pack.
Those colors are beautiful.
They are. It has the stickers and all the papers, and then we always suggest that you get the solid pack, which has the coordinating dyed to match paper. Then you're not worrying about what cardstock looks good with it.
No more standing in the cardstock aisle trying to find the right
Trying to
color.
decide. So we're going to go look at that, and then we're going to come back, and Maggie's going to show us her gift card ideas.
Oh, okay.
Or your gift card tag ideas. What are we calling it, Maggie?
Gift card holders.
Gift card holders. Okay.
I'm going to come this
Look at
direction.
this. We have
so we're not-
this whole end cap right here. And I want you to know that we reordered most of this yesterday before it was even out on the rack, because we're like, we did not get enough of this product.
Oh, look at the pickup.
The pickup is a die, and I'll turn it over so you can see it. It's got all the little pieces.
And a windmill too.
And
Oh
the
my
windmill
gosh.
is one item that we did reorder, because look at that die. I think that would fit really nice on a card or a scrapbook layout.
And it's all one piece, so that's kind of easy.
It's got a stencil with little flowers on it, and then you really have to look at the tapes, because the tape has got little white barns on one of them, and then the other one has got this really pretty floral. So
like
if
that.
you're a washi tape gal or not, you're going to want this washi tape. And this is Farmhouse Summer. You know how we have a lot of farmhouse and market and all this and that? This is the Farmhouse Summer. And it's online under our new selections. So there's 2 stamp sets that Maggie just showed you, and then there's the puffy stickers, and this is what Katie said she loves. Yesterday she was talking about puffy stickers. And then I want to show
Those
you
are kind of nice for layering.
They are, and you can mix them with your flat stickers and they look
Yes.
great. And then there is the ephemera, and I'll flip it over so you can actually see it. I love how it says Our Happy Place, Home Sweet Home, and then the frames and tags. And you can see this in detail online if you want to go out to our website and check it out. Then there is the 6x6 paper pack, and then this one also has the mega paper pad.
And the
In
Mega
6x6.
just adds the solids, right?
It adds solids, and a lot of times there's other little papers also. So Maggie, I'm going to open this one.
Katie says this collection is swoon-worthy. You were
Katie put it
swooning
all-
yesterday
Katie
when you
put
put
it all
this
out
up.
yesterday. Okay, here is the. I'm going to show you the mega pack, and we also have the regular paper pad in 6x6. The mega pack is going to have a few extra. Oh, and it is double-sided too. A lot of times it has a few extra pieces, especially cut-aparts. There's the solids, and here's an extra one. Usually it's something like this, which are really
Perfect
nice
for
little words.
cards. Yeah.
And you get a good idea of the colors and things in this collection. It is gorgeous. So that is the mega pad. And then Maggie, we have to look at the papers because they're too pretty not to. So here is one that's like a floral.
Katie, I'm swooning.
Maggie is swooning. Look out.
I love that mustard yellow.
And here's the 3x4s. Together we make a family. Love makes a house a home. Come and sit a while. Come sit and stay a while. Welcome home. And then the back has got a really nice big gingham.
I can see some coasters made out of that, Kelly.
Yeah, yes. And look at that. You got your little flowers, little buckets of flowers. They combined colors that you wouldn't really think about. The red, the kind of dusty blue, and then the gold. That's not really a combination you see very often. And you know what? If you liked making the album that we made Saturday, or if you didn't make it Saturday, but you kind of like the idea of doing it, this would be very comparable because it's going to have the same types of paper. And you could get a collection pack and you could just cut it the same way.
Boy, that's pretty together.
And I will make those cutting instructions available. I can do that later today. So you could make up an album, one of the Graphic 45 trifold albums with this collection.
Katie said it's that good texture paper too.
Oh, good idea, Katie. That's very true. This is the Cartabella, so it does have that quality, a little bit heavier paper, and I can feel it. I don't know that you probably can't feel it, but it's pretty neat.
But I love these little things, just to layer on a card.
Yeah, it's got thanks so much, you amaze me. Hello there, sunshine. And then we have another floral. Isn't that cute? Those dainty little gold flowers. And then we got kind of a darker pattern on the back. So I want to know what people think about this collection. Look at that.
You're getting lots
my
of
gosh.
love here.
Oh.
Okay.
This is the first time I've seen it in detail.
We were talking about this yesterday, and we talked about how you could maybe cut out some extra leaves and attach them so it would be like 3D.
Yeah.
And you could write welcome here or your family name and make a coaster out of them. Wouldn't that be fun?
You could even, I love that, make it a coaster. You could make a banner out of this and maybe put your names in the little things and do like a family. But look at that. Oh my gosh. That's so fun. And here we got that little white barn, which I think is super cute in this collection. People love barns, whether you're from Iowa or the Midwest or not. Barns are very popular, and I don't know that we've had a white one before.
Jean says it's guy friendly too, because you could make some masculine cards.
Wow, live in the moment. Life is better when we are all gathered together.
Oh, they're barn doors. I love that.
You're getting our live reaction, everybody, because Maggie and I haven't seen all of these.
Maybe we could sing that Carole King song about showing up at your door again.
We probably could. And then we have the solids. So again, the solids are dyed to match the paper exact. Now this is the color from that Gather at Home kind of, I would say.
Yeah, it does.
And then there is a gold solid, or yellow or gold, whatever you want to call it. And then on the back is that soft blue. Like, look at that. They've just really done a good job.
PJ, if you see anything you like, you can call and we can pull it all for you. You can pay for it and we can keep it for you for the crop. She wants it around for the crop.
Oh yeah, yeah. I hope it's here. All right, so that's the individual papers. We showed you the collection pack and the solid pack, and then it does have the chipboard. So here's the accents. You got your little pickup, you got your windmill, and of course your barn. And then they always have the accents, the frames, and the phrases, and this is the frames. And these are chipboards, so they're just a little bit thicker, and they're going to add some extra texture and detail. And then we didn't show these dies. Katie was really liking these yesterday. I think because look how big the words are.
That's nice. I
It'd
like
be
that
so nice
font.
for scrapbooking.
Mhm.
And then I thought this die was pretty nice too. This says home and it's got a wreath, and the wreath is actually two parts. You get the base and then you get the wreath part to put on top. So I would glue that, adhere this leafy part just in the middle and then kind of fold up the leaves.
Yeah.
Make them dimensional, or put a couple together.
I was thinking about that too.
Are these
Like
the leaves
that.
you could use on your idea over here, Maggie? I don't want to. Where did that go? Oh, they're a little too big.
bigger.
Little too big. Okay, and then there is a sticker book. So we don't want to forget the sticker book because it's got, I think, 16 pages. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
16 pages, and there are the stickers. This one you can't really see very well, but it's a font. It's an alphabet.
Meredith, we do have a online store. You can order any of this. We can ship
It's
it
all
to
online.
you. It's all online right now.
Okay, Maggie, are we ready?
We are.
We're ready for gift card. We have one more new collection, and we'll show that tomorrow. You can find it online. It's another one. It's from Echo Park actually, and it's called Summer, or My Favorite Summer. And we can get that out. We'll show that tomorrow. We don't have it out yet.
These are the Nuvo drops that Katie used yesterday on her book. I think they look so pretty together.
They do, don't they?
Okay.
Okay, well, Maggie, we're gonna roll.
Isn't that pretty?
We have a lot of people watching, Maggie. No pressure.
Perfect.
And we have our internet today, so we haven't had any trouble that we know of. Our sound is here. Susie's asking if there's a mega collection pack for that collection, and we're gonna have to ring the bell because I don't know. Maggie
Bell.
gets to ring the bell. And we're gonna have to ask somebody.
Did I tell you Sunday I was working, so I rang the bell and Penny came running and I said, "Would you get me some coffee, please?"
Oh my gosh.
She wasn't happy with me.
Teresa, will you see if there's a mega pack for that new farmhouse summer? Teresa's on it. Teresa's here today. The hop, okay, Pam's asking about the Hop to It die. And Pam, I was looking for that yesterday. It's out of stock at one of our suppliers, and I need to look for that. Contact Photo Play and see if they have it available, and we will do that today after the video. Meredith said she'd love to visit us, but she's going to shop online. So
Perfect.
No, just the collection pack and the coordinating.
And Linda did have a question about the cutouts, and I wasn't quite sure what she meant in the collection pack.
There's a 3x4, and then there looks like there's a 4x4.
and a 4x6 maybe, or is there no 4x6?
Doesn't show it, but I can look.
Teresa's going to open it and find out for sure. All right, so we're sorry about the Hop to It. I tried to get that yesterday and we couldn't get it from our normal or our quick supplier, so we're going to find out if we can get it from direct. Okay, all right, so she's checking on that. All right, she's checking on that. So Maggie, we are ready.
Okay.
Look at all these ideas.
Well, this is the 4x6 that I found, which is kind of different. I kind of like it.
It's very different and I love it.
It's a tag, and on the back are little tags. So that's a
So that would be
nice-
the other cut apart. So 3x4 and 4x4. Is there and isn't there a multi? There goes Teresa. We're gonna get her steps in. All right, Maggie, I want to know. Well, show us one, and then tell us how you came up with this idea.
Okay. Well, probably the idea came from you giving me that coffee paper and asking if I had
Oh.
any ideas. And I was thinking about making cards, but sometimes I just like to give coffee gift cards to people. And I like it, rather than just handing it to them, I thought, well, let's see if we can come up with some fun ideas.
Okay.
Okay. So there is a 4x6.
Okay. There's a 4x6 cut apart.
And it has
The barn doors,
on the
which I
back.
love.
Yeah.
Then there's a multi-page.
Okay, and then
that
there's the
has
multi,
a couple 4x6s
and lots of other sizes.
and pretty flowers.
And then we have the 3x4 and the 4x4. Okay, I think we got it.
Okay, so this is the paper she gave me, and they were 3x3s, so you get what, 16, I guess, in a package.
Good
And
math, Maggie.
yeah, well, anyway, so I thought rather than making cards, I thought, what if you made a gift card holder to give to people? And so this was perfect because you could really use all of these, but like this one I would use more for a background. But I just cut them apart, and when you're looking for a coordinating paper to go with anything, always look on the back because that's your first choice. And so that's what I did for some of these. Like this one is this right here, and then it's folded over, and I found a really cute stamp set by Honeybee. And Kelly said she ordered them,
Those
and they
should
are
arrive maybe today or tomorrow.
perfect. And so this is the stamp set I used, but in the meantime, I found some really good ones, and I'll show you those in a little bit. But this is what I made, very simple, and we're using the Dina Wakley set of tags. You get 50 in a package for $12.99, so that's pretty.
And we also have
Good
packs
deal.
of this. This is the number 10 size. And we also have these in packs of 10. And I'm not sure of the price, but they're online also with these, and they're in packs of 10.
Oh, perfect.
So we those are available too, or if you want to get 50, that's what I would do. Teresa uses them all the time, and Katie's used them, and now Maggie's using them.
So I used this, and I'll show you how I made it, but basically this is how it works. It's just a tag, very, very simple. I like simple things that you can make up very quickly because usually you're looking for something 5 minutes before you need it, right? And so then it ties, and I tie it in a bow because I tried knotting it. Well, then it was too hard to open up. So you always tie it in a bow, and then you can trim those. But so this is just an easy way to give somebody a little gift card and tell them thank you, or that you're thinking of them. So
Well, and there's a lot of good little coffee shops that,
Oh,
I mean, people do
perfect.
give coffee gift cards.
this one came from this set. And another thing I found out as I was working with these, little thin ribbons work better than thicker. And so I made this one, and it just, I like you a latte, and that's part of this stamp set. And then this one, I just had a little flower that I had cut out, and I thought, oh, we'll stick that on there. And that is from, this little thing is from the barcode. So don't throw away your barcodes.
Oh, that's from the barcode strip. And
Yes.
someone says to check your microphone. So it looks like it's on, but maybe
I'll turn it off. And
maybe plug it back in and back.
maybe it wasn't plugged
While
in.
Maggie's fixing her microphone, Karen said you could put cash in here just as easily.
Oh.
So yes, you could put cash in there.
Yes.
And Robin, thank you very much. It's $3.79 if you want to just get 10 tags, a pack of 10 rather than 50.
Okay, so can they hear me now?
We'll find out. Somebody will
This is
tell us.
another one right here from this one. And this is where I found out. I tried to use the rayon ribbon because I had it at home. I didn't like it as well as this little skinny silk. So this is the one I would recommend, is the little skinny silk one. But here's another one. This one, I just took a piece of pink and put it inside. And that pink paper, I have it up here somewhere.
It's right here.
It's perfect because it almost looks like it has a little bit of coffee spills on it.
It's Simple Vintage Rose and Cream. And it is not solid. It does have little speckles and spots.
And this one says, thanks a latte. And that is from this tag, or this stamp set also. So then, you know, you can't just stay with one
Maggie
idea.
never stops. She never stops.
So I decided to make a graduation one. And in Kelly walked, look at, I made one for myself. Kelly
Maggie's
walked
going to
in-
graduate, she hopes.
walked in this morning with her new
Oh yeah, we have our new
Graduation.
graduation paper that we showed a little while ago.
in 3x3s, and 3x3s work perfectly for this. And so think of all the graduation cards you could make, or graduation gift holders. And so I just put together, she had some scraps, and I put together this one. This one I did on a cream card. I probably wouldn't have, but I only had cream at home. So I cut out one of these, and then I just made that because I had some scraps. And so then you could stick your card in there. You could also add another thing. Another one that I made was a birthday. And we have lots of birthday. I'm just going to show them the papers over here.
Is this from Add Another Candle?
Could be. So this is the coffee one. And then I'll just show you what I have here. This is, we have a couple sheets of this for Mother's Day. So if you wanted to give your mom a gift card, there's that. And if we run out, we do have a set of Mom's Life. Same thing. Then this one, end of the school year, teacher appreciation.
Oh, that's a
Gift
good
cards.
one.
I thought this was perfect.
That's
and
called
again,
Teacher Life.
3x3. What does that say? Teacher fuel.
Yeah.
Look at that
And
for
you
a
give 'em a
coffee.
coffee gift card.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I like that.
Didn't even notice that one.
I didn't know we had that paper, Maggie.
I
I'm so glad you found
that
it.
in school. And then before Kelly brought her little 3x3s, I also found this. Now, the thing I found out is you can do 3x4s. You just need to trim them down a little bit. And look at the back, because that would be your coordinating. Let's see, I think. And then over here, Kelly, I'll just show
We're
them
gonna
more
come
that
over
I
here.
found. Yeah.
Now, while you're coming around the corner, I want you to know that you just inspired Sue, because she goes, now I know what I'm making for my bridal shower on Saturday.
Oh,
Isn't
wow.
that neat?
Okay, so this one is the one that is that one? No.
It's this
yes,
one.
it's this one right here. And this one, when you open it up, I used, nope, I didn't use that one. I used this one. It went with
That's
it.
so fun. That
Yeah.
Add Another Candle collection. We have reordered twice.
And then you
It's
can
really
give
a
your
good one.
friends your favorite gift
From
card.
Memory Bound, and it matches.
And this was from the back, and I thought it was way too cute not to use. And so this, let's see, I found some other birthday ones. This is Echo Park's Magical Birthday. And these are 3x4s, but you can make them work by cutting them down a little bit. Here's another one. I think this is like if you wanted to give somebody a gift card to go to Disney.
I'll take one.
Yeah,
maybe.
there you go.
I'll take one.
And if you have book lovers, I
Yeah,
found
the
this in the
Notting Hill would
yes,
be really
and it's
good.
got some really cool papers and some stickers that and cut aparts that could be used.
Especially a gift card to a book, your favorite bookstore.
And what about a
Oh,
baby, a new
babies.
baby? You could do that and look at the matching back there. I thought if somebody moved into a new home, and these are 3x3s.
You have been out on the hunt.
I had fun looking for these, but wouldn't this be perfect
Look
for a
at this.
gift card?
I know where you live.
I like that one.
I wasn't here when that collection came in, but I'm sure we showed it. It's a brand new collection from Reminisce,
Yeah.
and it's called the Home Edition.
Happy New Home, Home Sweet Home. All of those would make great gift card covers. Here's one. These are more 2x2s that you just map them to make them a little bigger. I thought that would be cute.
Maybe for an ice cream gift card. There's ice
Yes.
cream donuts on there.
And this is another one to Disney, and I just liked these. Just thinking of you.
And that's Katie's Full Bloom. But you might want to give them a gift card to Earl May or someplace.
Yes, and I thought these would be really pretty for Mother's Day even, or for just for spring.
Maggie, you've given us a lot to think about.
And this is another one. I'm
This is
just
that
for a
new
little girl.
Our little princess.
You want to give something to your granddaughter and look at the background. And let's say you have a college student and you want to give them a gift card to a pizza place. Wouldn't that make a good gift card holder?
Very good. Yeah,
So-
pizza. There's a taco one.
All sorts of possibilities for fun ideas. I would suggest
I love all your ideas, Maggie.
I would suggest buying 2 sheets, one to cut apart, one to
One
use
for matting?
For matting in the back, yeah.
I
Yep.
love it. I
like that.
want to see those bridal shower ones. So,
Yes.
Sue, if you get them made, when you get them made, you will have to post a picture in the comments here so we can all see it.
I'm just going to show you a quick. Oh, can I show them the stamps I found too?
Yes,
I
of
had
course,
fun
Maggie. You can
walking
show
around.
everything.
Okay, these stamps would be great for graduation. This is Honeybee.
And what's it called?
It's called Congrats Grad.
Okay, and I'm going to hold it up like this so it
Okay.
doesn't glare. So that's good for the grad, or even maybe if you had a new job. I'm proud of you. We are proud of you. I am proud of you.
This one is a wedding one. Here's to Love stamp set by Echo Park, $12.99. That would work really well on those. Here's one, Happy Mother's Day. This is IO, and it's called Mother's Day Sayings. I like this one because we always used to do that in first grade. Mom turned upside down as well. Like that. But back to coffee. Okay, so I went on the hunt for coffee things, and here's one by Doodlebug.
That's Doodlebug's
And
always cute.
It's called Treat Yourself. So you could get a gift card for yourself too.
Treat yourself.
And then this one, in fact, I was picking this up and Paula liked it so well she bought one right on the spot. But this would be perfect for the gift cards for coffee. It is Coffee Time by Echo Park. Let me read a couple of those. I'd stop drinking coffee, but I'm not a quitter. Coffee because adulting is hard. This one was my favorite. Messy bun, coffee run. I like that one.
I've seen a few of those.
And then this one is by Dare to be Artsy, but all of these would work in, am I glaring?
Now we're perfect. If
And
you want it, or donuts. What about a donut gift card?
perfect. There's
Donut
another
and,
one.
And Maggie, we have somebody that wants to see the mom paper again, and I
Oh.
can show them there. If you want to step over and see if we have something for a gas gift card.
Oh my gosh.
See, you guys, great ideas. Maggie's running over there. Here is the mom paper. It's from Reminisce, and it's called Mom Life. and I'll try to back it up a little bit. And these are the individual sheets. And I don't know that this is online. We just have a couple. So if you would like one, give us a call. We do have the Mom Life collection pack. And that's got really pretty florals. I found this and I was wondering why we didn't order it when it first came out, because I really like it. So anyhow, we do have the collection pack, and we have 2 sheets of the Mom cut aparts. And Maggie found some stuff for guests.
This. I think those would be really cute cut out. You could cut out all of those little things and then mat them. Doesn't say gas, but there's also speed limit 60 with a cute back. I didn't see any. Does anybody know about our car thing?
Well, let's go to the car thing, but we need to ring the bell because we're going to need some help from Diane or somebody. All right, sorry you guys. Okay, here's the bell that Janet brought. We've got some questions that I can't answer. Okay. So here's our car section that Route 66. Teresa, can you find, can't find the cardstock collection, the coordinating paper for Summer Farmhouse online?
We do have some puffy stickers that have gas, looks like old gas station signs, open 24 hours.
That would be perfect on the front. It's probably about the right size and everything.
Yeah. And that is $2.49 for all of those. Oh, and you could give it to a bowling alley.
The
Movie
ideas,
theater. I just thought of something else.
The ideas are endless. And Wendy Jean said you could use the floral ones for a tea, to go to a tea place.
Look at that. So if someone's taking off on a trip and you wanted to give them a little gift card, wouldn't that be fun?
Yep.
Well, I just got more ideas, huh?
There's lots of
and
ideas.
We haven't even shown how to make it yet, Kelly.
I know, and they're asking about. People are asking. All right, we're checking on the Farmhouse Summer Solid Collection. It should be in that collection area with the Farmhouse Summer. The floral ones. I'm making sure I haven't missed anything. Okay, I think they're kind of anxious for you to show us how to make it, Maggie.
So simple. Okay, so Dina Wakely has this, and again, like Kelly said, you can get 10 in a package. But what would be the fun in that one? You can get 50.
50, get them all.
For $12.99.
You save a little bit if you buy a pack of 50. And most of us here at Memory Bound, I just have those tags on my desk and I just pick them up and use them. The number 8 and the number 10 size. Okay, wait, Diane's here.
It's with everything else.
It's in the
Under
collection?
new, if they just put in Farmhouse Summer, it's
So-
under new and collections.
So if you go to shopping and go to new and then Cartabella Farmhouse Summer, it's probably at the bottom. And then it's in there.
Yeah.
Maggie, they said you need to check your mic again. Maybe since you got up and left. So she's going to turn it off and back on.
that keeps pulling out.
Oh, it unplugged. Okay.
Yeah. Let me move it up a little bit
You
here.
definitely want her microphone while she shows us how to do this.
Okay.
It'll be hard to read lips and watch your project at the same time.
Okay, so you just take one of these tags, and it's slightly wider than 4 inches. I would say like 4 1/8. So when I cut my papers like this background here, this background, I still cut it at 4, mainly because then I could get more out of a paper.
Right.
So you have a tiny bit showing, but not much like this.
I kind of like that.
Yeah. So you can, if you want to go all the way to the edges, it's slightly wider than 4. But basically, I just scored it. You can either score it at 2 1/4 or 2 1/2, depending on how deep you want it. We're going to go 2 1/4.
Okay, so at the bottom, she's scoring 2 1/4 inches.
And then 6.
And Janice is asking, this is the number 10 tag.
Yes.
So it's the bigger one.
And I was going to measure this to
So
see
you
how long
scored
it
at
was.
10. All right.
2 1/4.
2 1/4.
Start at the bottom, so 2 1/4 or 2 1/2, depending what you want, and then a 6.
6. Okay, 2 1/4 and 6. I
And
always repeat that, Maggie, because if people are like me, they don't listen all the time.
yes, and you know what? We can do this because this is what I made a cheat sheet for
Oh,
you.
well, I can take a picture of that too, and we can post it on our blog.
So there you go.
Oh, that
it's
was hard.
That
That was so
simple.
hard.
Yes, and so then I'm just going to switch over to the magic of television. And there it is. And then you take a, I
that a
have
circle punch?
Circle punch. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. Just a 1-inch circle punch. If you have a 3/4 inch, that would work too. And then it makes it easier to get the gift card out. Kind of center it like that.
And it flies up.
And it flies up, but it just kind of adds to it, and then just easier to grab it. Okay, so that's a little punch. And then what I did was you can take just a piece of coordinating paper. It can be from the back or any coordinating paper. And this is that pink paper I showed you because I thought it went really well with
It goes really well
the
with
color.
that coffee. And that collection is called Coffee. So you
Yes.
think it would have a different name, but it is called Coffee.
It's right there. And again, don't cut off that barcode because that's way too cute.
And the paper is called the 3x3 journaling cards. All right, so Maggie, there's a question here.
Yes.
And we will post a picture of Maggie's sheet here. So Janice, you don't need to take notes. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Where would you score? Mary, your question, where would you score a blank inch tag? So let us know what size of tag you're thinking of, and we'll
think
answer
as
that.
long as you have somewhere between 2 to 2.5 inches to flop up here, I think you'll be okay. Because you don't want it too deep because then you lose the gift card down in there.
Right.
Okay, then I just used the 1/8 inch score tape. I like to use the really skinny because you want to have room for that gift card in there. So you put it right along the edge, and you do want to use score tape or glue. Just your two-sided tape like this is not strong enough to
Yeah, you don't
hold
want
that.
your gift card to fall out in your purse before you give it to them.
So use the skinniest score tape you can use, or a little thin stream of liquid glue, and then it just folds up like that.
Oh my gosh. So basically, score, punch, and tape.
Yeah, very easy. Now, if you want to decorate it, now I cut a piece of that stripe from the back. Again, always look to the back of your paper. And I cut it probably a 3.5 by 4, I believe. 4 is the width, and I think probably 3.5, but you could even go a little wider. I left a little bit. That's kind of does something to your eyes, doesn't it?
It does. Don't
And
look
then
too close.
I cut out one of, this was
Is that
from the
from
birthday
Add Another
line.
Candle?
Yes. And I thought this was way cute. Just let me know how old we're telling everyone you are now.
So that's from this photo play, Add Another Candle. She cut that right off of there. And that's a 3x4.
So I cut it down.
This is good so we can see how you made it fit.
I just cut it down till it was the right size and then just matted it. And you can mat whatever size you want. I always go about 1/8 of an inch. So it just fit on there just like that. Oops, I forgot to tell you something. If you're going to do ribbon, you have to put it on there first and just measure it to see. About 18 inches is what I measured. But you'd need to have it wrapped around so they end up even here.
Okay, so you wrap it around.
Just to see where to make
the hole.
sure. Yes, to the hole, and then I do that. And if they're pretty close to the same size, then we're good. Just so I know how much to leave on both sides. So you lay it across here, and I'm using the grid ribbon, which really works nicely. Like I said, a real thin ribbon works the best. Just lay it on there, and you can use your two-sided tape for this if you want to. I started out using score tape, and I was making too many mistakes on that. Okay, so you can decide if you want to add something here. On here, that birthday candle one again, they had little things like this at the bottom,
Oh, right here.
or at the top. And so I just cut one out, and again, you want to lay your ribbon across that. So look at that. There's like 4 of them that you can use just
They
to
fit
add to
perfectly.
it. Mhm. So then basically you can put the gift card in, string up the bottom one through the hole, bring this one
And just
around
tie it.
and
Oh
tie
my
it.
gosh.
Again, don't knot it because it's too hard to open. So put a nice bow.
So, and Karen said this is great for Christmas. Maggie, you're gonna have to come back at Christmas
Yeah,
time
and make some fun
and
ones.
show how to make these because
There
I
we
think
go.
people are gonna love this. Oh
So
my
there's
gosh.
another one. Now I have one more I wanted to show you, which is probably my favorite one, is this one.
And okay, and Maggie, before you start that one, so the question is,
Yes.
where would you score a 3-inch tag?
A 3-inch tag, 3-inch wide, because
A gift card. I don't know if a
I
gift
don't
card
know
would
if a
fit in
gift card
that.
would fit in a 3-inch wide. You'd have to have a 4-inch wide, I believe. There's
Which one has a gift card in it? Oh,
There
right
it
here.
is.
So this might illustrate it well. That that's 4 inches and there's the gift tag. So you really couldn't get much smaller than 4 inches.
I'm
You
thinking
could go a little smaller, but not a lot.
I'm thinking this tag is a little over 4 by 8.5 is the length of the ones that we're talking about. I don't think you could get a gift card in a 3-inch one. Does that make
So
sense?
if you have a different size of tag, what I suggest is get a piece of computer paper. Aren't you proud, Maggie? I said computer paper. I didn't say typing paper.
I still
or
say typing
scratch paper, and cut out the same size of tag, and then kind of see where you need to fold it before you fold your actual tag, and then that'll give you a better idea of what you could do. Sharon says, could you stand the gift card in there?
You probably could. I think it would kind of move around a little bit more, but I suppose if you wanted to use a 3-inch, a skinnier tag maybe.
Oh, you mean go the other way? Okay.
The problem
sorry.
with the skinnier tags is I don't think they would be long enough to make.
Yeah, you're just going to have to
Yeah.
experience for sure.
That's what I did, is I just experimented until I got the creases right. But I wanted to share with you, this one is probably my favorite one. It says, let's get together for coffee. And that also came from this stamp set. And then it also has, you know how when you have a really cool barista
Yes.
and he makes really cool designs? They have like 3 of them. That's even for winter. But I tied this one with brown, and I'm just going to show you a little different. After I got it
You
stamped.
don't have paper on that one.
Well, yeah, and I didn't want to put a ribbon across here, so I came up with a different plan.
Maggie came up with another idea.
It was kind of a happy accident because I didn't want to cover it up. So, if I can get this open. I don't have any fingernails, is the problem.
Sue, we are proud of you also. She figured out how to order online.
Oh, nice.
Good job.
So what I did is I just punched a hole right here.
Oh, wait, let me get in here.
I just punched a hole
Oh,
right
you just
underneath
punched an
there.
extra hole. How
Mhm.
easy.
And then it made it easy, and then the ribbon didn't cover up what I wanted to do. Now, what you could do is you could make another nicer, bigger white sheet and mat it on here if you wanted to.
And then do your
Yes.
coffee stains, but you
but-
did them right on there.
Look, then I found this paper that is coffee beans. Doesn't that look
And
rich?
that is the name of the paper. Is
Oh.
coffee. Look at Maggie even decorated her little crate here with coffee beans. It looks like it's full of a crate of coffee beans. Is that what you
Yes,
intended?
It does.
I'm a little slow, but I figured it out. So here's a whole sheet. It's 69 cents, and it's all coffee beans. If you wanted to do a lot with coffee, and
I just think it's really pretty in the in here.
it is.
I love that look. When we were in Branson, there's a coffee shop that when you go in, they actually roast their own beans right in there.
Oh my gosh.
And there was a lady with a big bin, and it was full of coffee beans, and she was going through them, and she was taking out, they do it every morning, they take out all the yucky looking ones because they said it makes the coffee bitter. So every morning they sort their coffee beans by hand.
They must have had really good coffee there, Maggie.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, so I'm going to show you how I did this
That is
one.
really smart, that extra hole.
Yeah.
Mary commented you could use the reinforcements from Elizabeth Craft Designs. You could add those. These tags do come with
Oh.
reinforcements,
Just to add a little color.
but you could do that if you wanted to add a little bit.
And you also, if you have like a 1/2-inch circle and then a hole punch, you can make your own that fit on there too, if you wanted to add some color. But I'm going to show you what I am using. We just have a pile here, Kelly.
Okay, they're asking what die cut.
Die cut.
Kelly
for-
wants to know what die cut it is, and I'm wondering if she's wondering about this. And this is actually tags that come just like this without the hole punched out. They're from Dina
right here.
Wakely. Oh, there we are. Thanks, Maggie. They're from Dina Wakely. They're her media tags, white media tags, the number 10 size. So they're already made for you. You probably could find a die maybe that makes the tag this size or the size that you need.
But again, this is easy.
This is $12.99 and you get 50. So it's a really good deal. Or you can buy 10 for $3.79.
Okay. So I have this. It's one of my favorite stencils. It just looks like spilled coffee. And it's Tim Holtz, and what is it called, Kelly?
It's called Splatters. I just cheated and
Splatters.
looked up on the back while you were
Okay.
talking.
So I just got the idea that, let's make it look like
And
somebody
it
set their
does make
coffee.
me want to wipe it off. I have to tell you.
I love it. I
love
just love that look.
I love it too, but it makes me think like I set my cup on there.
So I'm going to show you how I made that. So I have my Misty set up, and Kelly, you'll be very proud of me because I have my new grip.
Oh,
There.
her media grip from Tim Holtz.
I cut the media grip
to fit your Misty.
to fit my Misty because, as I was telling you, I was having so many problems with these stamps sticking and pulling my paper up, and so this has helped. This has helped.
good.
So what I did was I'm going to start out with my quote, and it says, "Thanks a latte," and that is also from here.
Did you already score your tag?
I
Or you
did.
already scored
The
it and
tag is
punched it?
already
Oh.
scored.
Just got
Oh, we got them in.
Oh, they arrived.
and they might not be online yet. I haven't.
They might not be ready online, but Diane's working on it quickly. So that's called just-in-time inventory, Maggie.
Yes.
All right, so you've already scored
I've
it.
already
and you punched
scored
your
it.
notch, so you know where you're stamping.
Yes, I just wanted to speed this up. So I put where I thought I wanted it. And now that I see that, what did I do?
And Kim Acker reminded us that we have rub-ons that
No, I
look like
think that's
coffee
fine.
stains also.
Yes, we do from 49 and Market. I thought of that. Okay, so I already preset that up. So I'm just going to use some archival ink. And I'm going to pre-stamp my tag.
Barb said she has used that stamp set a lot.
Yes.
Especially if you
And-
have friends that drink coffee or you drink coffee, it's a perfect one.
Thank goodness for Misty's because I like to double stamp here so we get a nice look.
So if you're not familiar with the Misty, Maggie's paper is held down with magnets and her media grip from Tim Holtz. And then the stamps are attached to this, I call it the door. And the cool thing is you then shut your door, ink 'em, shut your door, and if you don't like where it's stamped, you just put more ink on your stamp and do it again, and it's in the same place. So you can't mess up.
So you could mass produce these a lot. You could make a whole bunch of these and just very quickly, and
I
they'd all be
I
the
like your
same.
moves there, Maggie.
They would all be the same. Okay, so I've stamped it, and so now I'm ready, and I already pre-cut that. I guess I didn't need to fold that yet. Okay.
I don't stamp hardly ever without my Misty unless it's a really good quality stamp and I don't need to have a perfect image.
And I do not have my splat mat.
You need your
Or
you need the Make Art Station for stenciling.
yes, yes. In fact, what would happen, Kelly, if I just used my grip?
They said you can use it, you'll just have to wash it.
Yeah, that's not a problem. Let's do that. Okay, so I'm just going to lay this on here about like this.
It's only 2 right here, and there's a collection pack.
And the color I used was brushed corduroy because I thought it looked the most like coffee, but I have used gathered twigs. I've used vintage photo, whatever you have.
So this is brushed corduroy here.
That is
Maggie?
brushed
that does
corduroy.
Look a lot like coffee.
So let's.
And Gail has a question about the giant Misty, the 12 by 12 Misty. And Gail, it has been unavailable and out of stock from Misty, and we're watching it. And as soon as it's available, we will get some ordered. We got a couple different people that are waiting on it. The other thing is that's not been available are the magnets. If you wanted extra magnets, so we're working on that. Looks like you're using a life-changing brush, Maggie.
I am. You know, I used a bigger, the big one from Pink Fresh, and I felt like it was a little bit too big, so I'm going back to my little one.
Have a little more control, maybe.
Yes, and let's get these little dots. We're going to put that one in there. And let's just use this one. It'll go around the corner. That'll be kind of cool. Like it sat in the coffee. Let's do that one. I'll just do it real light so you can.
So yeah, you can do different darknesses.
Yeah,
if that makes
okay.
sense.
So I don't know why, but I just like this.
Oh my gosh.
So thanks
that
a
is
latte.
so fun.
And then we're going to fold this up. And we would glue that, but before we would glue it, I would stick a piece of this coffee.
Your background paper, yeah.
Yes, isn't that just cool?
And that
I just
paper
love
is
it.
called Coffee Beans. It's 69 cents a sheet, and then the stencil is called Splatters, and it is $6.99.
And you could use this for paint splatters also, like down here. I like this part for coffee, but that could be paint splatters. And there you go. And
Oh, Maggie,
on
that
this
looks
one,
great.
I would punch the little hole about right there so that you could tie your ribbon without covering this up. But if you wanted to, you could put a separate sheet of paper on there. I don't know. I just think that's kind of funky.
So you could put thanks a latte like you did, or there's sending you a cup of cheer, I like you a latte, let's get together for, and then you could put on the inside
hot
coffee
chocolate.
or hot chocolate
And
or
you know
tea.
what's nice about this one is the fact that maybe your friend isn't a coffee drinker, but you know they like to get hot chocolate, and so you could intermix that. And then at Christmas time, you could put the snowflake.
Yes, that's really neat.
So that's how simple it is. You could make them, and if you have your Misty, you could make up quite a few of them. But I've given people coffee gift cards many times for a thank you. And I just like that thanks a latte.
They're really nice because you can get, you can put like $5 one or something just for a little thinking
Yeah.
of you, and it's very meaningful, and they can get a whole cup of coffee.
I thought this would be pretty with this. These ribbons right here, they're the little silk ones. They work the best. I tried, as I said before, I tried the rayon ones,
It's
and I didn't.
probably not so much the thickness of this; it's the fact that the rayon pulls apart. Is that what it
Yes,
is?
and it was too bulky. When I tried tying it in a bow, it was too much.
But this one was good, wasn't
That
it?
one worked out well.
So
This one,
that's like a double-faced
That's
satin.
a stash from my stash.
Oh, that's
so
from,
don't show that one.
Don't show. That's from her stash. Here's a sheer ribbon.
I thought this
And
one
that
was
worked out okay.
cool for coffee. Look at that one. Isn't that a neat one? I love that one. And I was just going through. Any of these grid ones are perfect. I thought this one was cute with the black and white check. This one's getting a little wider, but it's very thin, so I think it would work. I was trying to find a one that matched this pink, and I thought that was
So we have had lots of ideas for your gift card holders: coffee, movies, popcorn, gas, bridal shower, birthday.
And we have popcorn paper, I believe. So
We
I
do,
think that
we
would
did-
be
we
kinda cool
do.
too.
Just about anything you can think of. And I don't think we even showed this stamp set.
This, yes, that one is, yeah, that's coffee too. I found that one over in Honeybee. This one has the matching die. So you could even cut out the
You
little
could put that little frappe on the front.
and put it on the front.
So you could put die cuts on the front, cut aparts, stamp them, stencil them, all kinds of things. So, wow, Maggie, I don't see any more questions.
Did you get this? Oh, I even wrote down ideas, and you guys gave me even more today.
We'll have to add to that list. But we will
Yes.
take a picture of this and Maggie's other gift card holders, and we'll send that to Janet for the blog. Oh, and teachers. We should show that teacher paper one more time because I really think this is pretty cool. And if you've got lots of teachers, you've got 16 on here.
This would be great for end of the year.
And
Love those.
we don't have a mega bundle for summer or farmhouse summer. So I must not have come with one. I'll check on that when we get done here on the video. We usually order everything, so, and then they want to just know the measurements one more time, Maggie, for your scoring. If you could
There
say
you
that
go.
one more time, and it's right
Okay.
here.
Score at 2 1/4 or 2 1/2 and 6.
And that's from the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to say score, score, fold, notch, and
Add your
tape, right?
add your stuff
All right.
and your ribbon.
Maggie, they love it. Everybody loves it. And thank you so
Well,
much for
if they're
being
like
here.
me, 5 minutes before I have to leave for a wedding or for a birthday party, I
Like,
have
oh.
need something, so it's very quick. So if you had a set of these, you'd have
And you can stick
plenty.
a little tag in there too with a message or you know
Yeah.
whatever it might be. Tons of hearts and lots of love on this, Maggie. And you're coming back next week.
the 5th
She'll be back April 5th, and for another very fun video
for book lovers.
for all the book lovers, and it is amazing. So, Maggie, thank you so much today. Tomorrow,
you.
Paula's going to be here, and if you like 49 and Market and tags, I think she might be using the same tags. Be sure and join
Have
us.
fun.
And have a crafty day. We'll hope to see you soon.
And there's no mega pack.
Oh, thank you. Diane's here to confirm there is no mega pack for that collection, which is surprising, but I know that was a big selling collection. So, anyway, have a wonderful day, everybody.